Alright, it's happening. We have to do it. We had some roster changes. We need to see the tier list of all the players for the 2025 summer season in the LTA North. So this is Sheep Esports Transfers. Go check them out. And they added this feature of a tier list. So now we can do a tier list of the teams and also of the individual players. So let's just start with a simple tier list of the teams. I think FlyQuest is their best team, closely followed by Cloud9. I think both of them could have made it to the MSI, and I think seeing Cloud9 at the MSI would have been more exciting than seeing G2 there this year. So personally, it would be cool if they got a spot, which they didn't, but it's okay. We have them at S tier. Next up, I'm going to put well, let's see. I'm going to, you know what, actually I'll get back to it because I first need to kind of make up my mind about the players themselves. So first of all, let's start with the top laners. So we have Bwipo, and I'm gonna put Bwipo at S tier. Now you might be calling me crazy, but I actually think Bwipo is such a boost to your team. His game knowledge, his game understanding is so much different, is so much deeper than most of the players. You can see, like, I don't know what's a good example, but recently he was coaching Velia, right? And this understanding of the game, he was telling him all these intricacies about how to play Trundle, about like not only the way you play a champion, but why you play it and how you play it in the game, you know, the way you decide about champions and the interactions, the micro decisions. Like, I think Bwipo has the most game knowledge out of maybe all the Western players, and so I think he's a big addition. He's like so valuable to the Team Liquid, and I think when he becomes a coach one day, and I really hope he does, I think that's gonna be maybe even crazier. But I think he as a player is just really good. And though some people say like he might not have the hands he used to, or like he might not be the most mechanical player, I think he makes up for it by his game knowledge, which is absolutely unrivaled. And so he is the S tier player for me. Now, Thanatos is, I'm gonna put him into A tier. He's, I think, mechanically a lot better than Bwipo. He has the hands, you know, but I think he is not really there with the game knowledge. I would put Sniper at a B tier. I would say Sniper is still really good mechanically. He's a very good NA talent, but I would put him below Thanatos just because of the, you know, the skill, let's say. Next up, who do we have here? We have Photon, Castle, Zamudo, Fudge, and Impact. I'll put Impact next to Sniper. I think he's still very good. But yeah, he's also getting older by now. Actually, this feels bad. Maybe I should put him higher, just out of the respect. Also, the game knowledge is pretty crazy on this guy. But yeah, Sniper is also really good. I don't know. Okay. Let's put Castle right next to Sniper. I think Castle has been styling on so many of these top laners, and I think he has been doing a really good job. Oof, this is tough. This is tough. Fudge, Zamudo, and Photon. I'm gonna put them all in the same tier. I think they can have their moments. I think they can be really good. But, you know, we didn't see Zamudo play yet. He was the best top laner in the NACL. But still, that doesn't, you know, there's such a huge gap between NACL and the LTA North, the former LCS, that you cannot really draw that comparison. So we didn't see him play yet, so he has to be the lowest. Photon, again, he was really good in the LEC, but we didn't see him play for a long time. We don't know his current form right now. That's my cat meowing. And then Fudge, he was really good on his previous teams, but you know, on Shopify kind of fell off. But, you know, actually recently he's been pretty good on the Shopify. I might put him next to Castle and Sniper. Yeah, I think this is gonna be my final list. I would put them in this order. I would put them in this order. I would gonna have just Whippo on S tier because I'm based, and Photon over Zamudo. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. And D tier, I'm not gonna use it for now. I don't know. We'll see what we'll do with jungle. Let's look at the jungle. So we have some other players here. Let's just start with Inspired. Again, just the GOAT. I mean, he's just so good that I don't even know if there should be like a gap, a whole tier. He's the best jungler in the West. He's better than all the European junglers, and I think the best European junglers like Elyoya, Yike, Skewmond, Razork, they're really good, right? And Inspired is playing in an A where, well, you could make an argument that the practice is a bit worse, although you could also make the argument that internationally NA has been better than EU for the past 2 years. So yeah, but let's just keep it at that. Inspired, obviously EU jungler, coming to NA and just been the GOAT ever since. Also on EG and also on FlyQuest. Next up we have, I'm gonna put Blabber here, and I think that's kind of that. Next up I'm gonna put River in B tier. Blabber, I mean, he's been playing for C9 for so long. He is their franchise player. Just really good jungler. River and B tier, again, I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory. I feel like maybe I could put Yuuji and Contracts next to River, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'll put Contracts, I'll put Yuuji. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, it kind of fits the whole vibe. The order matters, so yeah, I would say this fits the general vibe. Now I think Exu is the worst, but I also feel like Shaden and Exu are kind of the same, at least right now. So I'll put Audi on C, and I'll put Exu and Shaden in like this order, but I also could be here. But I feel like there's not that much of a difference between Audi and Shaden and Exu, so I'm just gonna put them here. Put them all in C tier. Again, not gonna use the D tier. I feel like this is pretty much it. This is pretty much fine. Next up, we're gonna go to mid lane, and mid lane again is gonna have Quad in it. Again, just really good. But personally, I think Loki has been performing also really well, and they're both Korean. They're both really good mid laners, so I'm gonna just put them in S tier together. I'm gonna put Quid, and I'm gonna... Well, actually, Quid could even be here. No, I mean, he wasn't performing that well. I'll put him into A tier, and I will put... Wow, this is actually tough, because we have Saint, who's been performing pretty well. I'll put Saint in B tier with APA. I'll put Palafox into A tier. I mean, Palafaker, he had some moments. I'll put Keen in... Put Keen above APA here in the B tier. Oh my god. Like, these little choices, these little differences, you know, feel free to roast me in the comments. Yeah, and Darkwings, I'm gonna put him in a C tier. Maybe D tier. Nah, let's not be that harsh. Let's put him in a C tier. Okay, that's about it for the mid lane, I would say. Maybe. Nah. Let's put it like this. I think it's tough to fight the Korean mid laners, and they're all very high level individually. So yeah, this is pretty much how I would put it. Next up, AD carry. Ooh, this is gonna be cool. So we have Masu on S tier, and then I would put LYON Zamudo. Maybe I'll put Sven above LYON. He's playing pretty good. And I'll put Rahel in A tier. I think he's really good. Actually, I'll put Rahel... Ah, no, I'll put him in... Yeah, I'll put it like this. Then next up, I'll do Bvoy and FBI. And Henna. and I'll put Tomo in C tier. I think Tomo is the weakest AD carry in the league. Again, he might even be D tier, but I just don't like that. I think this is more likely. I would put Rahel. I would unironically pick Rahel over B-Boy, FBI, Hannah, and Tomo. So for me, he's the fourth best jungler, fourth best AD carry. So again, feel free to roast me in the comments. He's not gonna show it on this guys because obviously this guys is most likely gonna be the weakest team. But overall, I think he's just that good. And next up we have support. Ooh, support is tough. Support is tough. I'd say Busio. I'd say Vulcan can also be there. He's been playing really good on C9. But he, sometimes he looks like absolute trash. Sometimes he looks really good. So you could make such an argument, but no. I think Vulcan is good. I think I'm gonna put him in S tier alongside Busio. I'm gonna put Core JJ in A tier. I'm gonna put. Oh, now this is tough. I don't think these supports are particularly good, which is kind of sad. Oh wow, I'll put Isles at B tier with Ayla. Oh man, no. I mean Cios, I guess. Ayla, Leons, and Hui. Maybe Hui over Leons. I don't know. This is really tough. I mean, evaluating the support player based on the team performance is a bit tough. But okay, let's go to the team strength of what I believe. I think Shopify is still pretty good. Also, Team Liquid, I think, is pretty good. I think Yuuji, when he gets some practice, I think he'll be pretty good. So this might be interchangeable. I actually believe in Team Liquid, I think. So I'll put Shopify here, and I'll put 100 Thieves here, and I'll put LYON Gaming. This is also interchangeable, but I think LYON is getting an upgrade now with Zamudo. And then I think Dignitas and Disguised. And this is pretty much the tier list I'm gonna have for the LTA North. And let's just quickly look over. No, I'm still gonna put Zamudo. He's rookie, so. Inspired Blubber, River, Contracts, Yuuji, Aldiline, Sheen, Shaden, and Exu. Quad Loki Quid, Palafox. Maybe like this. No, I think Palafox earned it. I think he's gonna also perform well. Keen APA, Darkwings. Masus, Wen, Yon, Rahel, B-Boy, FBI, Hannah, Tomo. Maybe like this. Yeah. That sounds good. And then we have Busio, Vulcan, Core JJ, Isles, Cios, Ayla, Hui, Leons. I'm not sure about the support one. Feel free to roast me, but this is my tier list for the LTA North 2025 summer season. Let me know in the comments what do you think about these tier lists for all the players, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.